Hey guys, JB here. Just wanted to kind of go over a couple things that we're going to be working on this fall as this wildly successful season kind of winds down. Hard to believe that PGA Championship was in May, and then all the things that kind of came after that, and sort of this race to the finish. But now that we've got our events done and we've enjoyed some of this fall weather, it's time for us to go back to work on the putting greens and get them in shape for the 2025 season. So beginning this Monday and Tuesday, we're going to come in and we're going to do a combination of things on our aerification to the greens. We found last year that the drill and fill technique that we did on holes 2, 3, 10, and 15 was very successful. And so we're going to expand on that a little bit this year, and we're going to actually do 8 greens coming up. We're going to do those same 4, and then we're going to add in 6 and 8 on the front, and we're going to add in 11 and 13 on the back. So we're going to do that to those. The rest of them we're going to do kind of our traditional deep tine and solid tines, lots of sand, trying to incorporate that in. And if you come over and kind of take a look, we're here on 12 green. And I've just taken a couple of profiles to kind of show you what we're trying to do and how it's benefiting us. So this is a larger sample section right here. Here's the putting green surface right here, and you can actually see some of these channels of just our traditional aerifications kind of busting through this matte layer, kind of where we like to hold a little bit more moisture and some things like that. So we're trying to get moisture to run through the profile, helps keep us really firm and fast is kind of what we're doing. And here's a smaller one that we took out just a core, and really impressed by this. I mean, here we've got 3.5, 4 inches of roots this late in the year. That's just fantastic, and I think it's really speaks to why the greens have been so good. So we're going to come in, like I said, Monday, Tuesday, and start doing a lot of these things. And I think the real important thing to know is, you know, as much as you guys don't like aerification and what it's going to do to greens, we're kind of in the same boat, right? I mean, it's not the funnest process to do, but we know it's important. And I want to take a second just to kind of talk about expectations of what we can see out there. We're going from a really high level of putting greens, arguably some of the best that I think I've been able to produce in my 5 years here. And once we aerify, you know, putting green conditions are going to go backwards, right? We're going to have all these holes and sand, not going to be as true. And because we're waiting so long in the season to do this process, we're not going to heal up really quick. So I just kind of want to be mindful of that. We're always going to try to put out the very best product we can, but we're getting ready to enter a time of the year where the grass is not aggressively growing. And so just give us a little bit of patience, a little bit of time to kind of get this back. But the things we're doing now are really to set us up for next year. So again, great season, getting ready to aerify on Monday and Tuesday. And here's a couple videos and some pictures of some of the process. So here we are showing the process of the drill and fill. 2 machines working on 2 green. Here's a nice close-up of the drill actually going into the cavity, removing that material that we don't want, adding sand directly into those channels. Really clean process doing that. Here's an overview picture. Looks a little messier than what it is. We'll work that sand in, but look at that channel. Some 8-9 inches of removing bad material into good. Here's a soil profile that shows that same thing. A little deep tine action over the top, and a bit on our spacing here. So really clean process.